The mother articulates a profound sense of judgment and ostracism stemming from the family's public denial regarding the paternity of her child, significantly intensifying her emotional distress. Compounding this turmoil is the deceased father's own uncertainty about his biological connection to the child, which not only complicates the family dynamics but also introduces additional emotional challenges for all parties involved. Indeed, family dynamics are pivotal in this scenario, as the mother asserts that the doubts concerning paternity are largely fueled by the father's family rather than stemming directly from him. This highlights the external pressures impacting familial relationships. The ramifications of being omitted from an obituary are profound, fostering feelings of animosity and hurt among family members, particularly affecting the children. Such exclusion raises critical questions about relational intentionality. This discussion poignantly uncovers the intricate layers of family dynamics involved, underscoring the vital importance of representation in significant family documents, such as obituaries. Individuals reflect on the deep-seated regret stemming from the child's lack of inclusivity in such narratives. DNA testing emerges as a pivotal tool for clarifying paternity, illustrating the role of modern science in resolving profound family disputes. The outcomes of such tests can dramatically reshape familial identities and relationships. In a protective measure, her mother placed another man's name on the child's birth certificate, a choice that subsequently sparked confusion and emotional pain for the young woman as she sought to uncover her true identity. Further complicating matters, the man she visited in prison claimed to be her biological father, leading to a painful epiphany regarding her mother's concealment of the truth, thereby muddling her understanding of familial ties. Additionally, Christopher Lancaster, another individual asserting his paternity, reached out via Facebook, further entangling her already intricate family narrative with layers of confusion and uncertainty. Miss Nelson conveys her profound emotions at the prospect of reconnecting with her biological father after years of believing that someone else was her dad, which initiates a heartfelt dialogue around identity and familial connections. In a candid moment, Miss Nelson's mother acknowledges misleading her about her father's identity, thus revealing a complex family dynamic while shedding light on the motivations behind her choices. The ramifications of these decisions are evidently significant. The court's announcement of the DNA test results confirming Mr. Sterling as Miss Nelson's biological father brings a significant sense of relief and closure to her long-standing quest for identity, culminating in applause from those present. Recollections of family rumors regarding the uncertainty of their father's biological relationship began emerging when they were merely 9 years old, igniting a relentless search for truth that would span years. The reluctance to confront these truths often arises from a fear of rejection, especially from the mother, thereby exacerbating the emotional complexities inherent in familial relationships. Moreover, this account poignantly highlights the anguish and secrecy engulfing the individual's identity, deftly portraying the struggle between the yearning for acceptance and the apprehension of disappointing loved ones. The perpetuation of family secrets invariably leads to emotional upheaval, significantly impacting an individual's relationships and personal development over time. It is imperative to confront these issues with transparency. The emphasis on acceptance and understanding within familial relationships emerges as individuals navigate the lasting consequences of past decisions and their profound effects on present realities. Furthermore, the role of love and support within families is underscored, reaffirming that connections can persist despite revelations that may threaten to disrupt familial harmony. The assertions regarding child-rearing expenses prompt critical inquiries into parental responsibility and financial obligations, with the absence of support from one party profoundly complicating the overarching case. The debate surrounding unprotected sexual encounters emerges as a central theme, drawing attention to the risks of sexually transmitted diseases and unintended pregnancies. This discourse accentuates the paramount importance of safe sex practices. Distinct physical attributes are presented as evidence in denying paternity, inciting further disputes surrounding family genetics and the legitimacy of claims made. Such arguments frequently reflect prevalent misconceptions regarding genetic inheritance. The mother exhibits frustration directed at Mr. Brown for his lack of communication and support throughout her pregnancy, emphasizing the emotional distress this negligence has caused her. She candidly discusses the challenges of raising two infants alone, particularly a child with special needs, thereby illuminating the formidable difficulties inherent in single motherhood. The court scrutinizes Mr. Brown's financial responsibilities toward the twins, thereby underscoring the legal obligations unequivocally associated with parenthood. The initial encounter between Mr. Ham and Miss Davis unfolded in an unexpected setting, leading to rapid intimacy, a dynamic that swiftly escalated and blurred the lines of commitment and fidelity. Miss Davis reveals her circumstance of being separated from her husband while concurrently starting a relationship with Mr. Ham, thereby adding layers of uncertainty to the child's paternity. Mr. Ham recalls his burgeoning sense of responsibility and eagerness to support the child, despite harboring doubts regarding paternity, significantly influenced by his familial experiences. The mother organized a baby shower without the father's knowledge, raising considerable concerns regarding trust within their relationship. This gap in communication inevitably led to conflicts. In spite of his paternity uncertainties, the father acknowledges that his family presented gifts for the baby, yet expresses feelings of exclusion, as he did not receive any acknowledgement. The court ultimately ruled in favor of the mother, determining that the gifts offered by the father's family rightfully belonged to the child, thus emphasizing the legal obligations now imposed upon him as a father. The father's relationship with his daughter Robin is deeply rooted in a desire to forge a bond reminiscent of the one he shared with his late mother, with their playful interactions revealing the strength of their connection. Despite grappling with paternity doubts stemming from previous infidelities, the father expresses unwavering certainty regarding his role as Robin's dad, illustrating his commitment to her welfare while recounting the moment he learned of her pregnancy. The father's internal struggle with doubt is further complicated by external opinions and past experiences, yet he remains steadfast in his resolve to affirm his fatherhood, with his emotional pain underscoring the complexities of trust within relationships. The ambiguous nature of paternity can induce significant distress for the alleged father, emphasizing the necessity for clarity in defining his role in the child's life. This scenario exemplifies the intricacies that characterize family relationships. Text messages reflecting doubt over paternity can intensify feelings of betrayal and emotional turmoil, affecting the psychological stability of those involved. Such breakdowns in communication frequently lead to further complications. The court's function in establishing biological relationships underscores the legal ramifications inherent in paternity cases. While determining the truth serves to resolve conflicts, it can also unearth painful truths.